Hello everybody. I was going to do a knife video, but my wife decided that she was going to come out here and pressure wash the deck. So I'll get back to y'all here in a minute. Okay, she's taking a break. You know, it's hard for me to complain about the noise because she could have me doing it. So, you know, if I said, babe, I'm trying to make a video, could you quieten it down? She might just say, hey, how about you come over here and do this, and then you can make your video. Okay. These are the knives. Oh, terrible glare. We got the SCHF 42. And if you notice, I did do, let's see. Yeah, I've got y'all freehand right now, so. I did do a little pimping on this sheath. I put me a ferro rod loop on there. You just take a big needle and a pair of pliers and try to hit the same holes that they hit at the factory and just sew you a little loop on there. And then I cut this right here and put 2 snaps on it. That way you can put it on without taking your belt plumb off. Other than that, I've not done nothing to it. As you can see, it's still got the coating on it for now. Y'all know how I am about coatings and stuff. I love polished blades. I'm gonna mess it up first before I go stripping it. Okay, and then here we got the old hickory. Oh, there goes my neighbor and his Harley. And then here's my old Mora that I actually cleaned and polished it up a little bit. And then here's my old Western knife that David from High Carbon Steel Love likes so much. And here's the Baco saw that David sent me, which I cut some fat wood with today. You see this? I just walked out my back door and over to the woods and whacked it off. Look at that. Holy crap. I wish y'all could smell this. It smells so good. Here's another piece. And ooh, that looks pretty rich too. You know, I'll process some of that stuff up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm wanting to play with my knives actually, so I'm gonna do a little feather sticking and stuff like that, and I guess I'll let y'all watch me play with my knives. And here's this piece of fat wood that I found today. I went out in the woods and harvested. I cut with David's saw. Now, I'm gonna split this up and try to make some Maya dust and maybe start a little fire here or something. There's no way I would try to baton this piece of wood with this Mora knife, and definitely not this. Now, if my life depended on it, I might with the Mora, but that's not, I don't think that's the kind of thing that you need to do with the Mora knife, is baton something like this, because this is going to be really hard with all this resin and stuff in it. I wouldn't do that. Now, I might use the old hickory. Matter of fact, I think I might. Let's see what it'll do. Break my baton, that's what it'll do. Okay. Yeah, okay. The old hickory. Done it. Now that I've split it down some, let's hit it with the Mora. Okay, yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah. I would be worried about, you know, if I was in the woods and this was the only knife I had and my life depended on it, I don't know that I would do a lot of batoning with it, because as everybody knows, they've just got rat tails. But you know, they will baton smaller stuff. But as for busting any significant wood, I wouldn't. I'm trying not to hit that brick. See, about every one of these knives will baton, and I'm not even going to try it with my Western knife. I wouldn't baton a folder. Okay, there's some, wow, look at that. Fat wood, baby. As Jimmy would say, Jimmy the fish. Y'all know Jimmy the fish? Okay, now here's where I believe this knife shines. The 42. This is why I wanted a 42 as opposed to a Mora or even my old hickory knife, because I wouldn't care to beat this knife through anything. You can see that big knot right there. It's tearing this wood up. I don't think you have to worry about breaking the 42. No problem. Okay. Let me grab that saw for a second here. This is the saw David sent me, and y'all don't have to, I don't have to tell you nothing about the Baco saw, because everybody knows about a Baco Laplander. They're crazy good saws. Okay, let me hit that with the old hickory again. Well, what did I do with my baton? Hang on a minute. Oh, that's what I cut up, the baton. Okay, old hickory here. Doing a little bit of splitting. That's some pretty good looking wood there, boy. You know, I wouldn't care to baton some little stuff with the old hickory or the Mora. I wouldn't go crazy with them, you know. Even though this is full tang, you know, it's not full tang. So, okay, let's finish splitting this here up with Mora. Something like this is no problem. I hope you guys can hear me over that wind. Okay, so now we got us a little wood split up, fat wood actually, and let me lay that over to the side. Let's see if we can get a fire started with some of these knives. Okay, old hickory. Ah, crap. I know, I keep hitting that brick. Not the best way to do it. Wow, that is some crazy fat wood right there. Look at that, how orange that is. Okay. So there's that one. And the Mora. Now, 42. I swear, the first one that says something about me hitting this brick with these knives, I'm going to reach through the screen and snatch you bald-headed. Because I know I should be over there on a stump. Oh, shit. Give me a little sharpening challenge here later tonight. Okay. My dust. Okay, the 42 is making some crazy mire dust. Look at them little shavings. I hope you guys can see that. Okay, now the old hickory. Just like the 42. Like some crazy little mire dust shavings here. So if you get one of these and decide to fix it up like this, you know, make sure you put you a good 90-degree spine on it. Which that's no different than what you have to do with the Mora, because very few of those come with a 90-degree spine. I think only the black or something like that. Okay. A little more mire dust here. There comes my idiot neighbor on his four-wheeler again. No, that's my other neighbor. Okay. There's the Mora mire dust. Of course, you have to put a 90-degree spine on it too. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can strike this stuff up here. And I'm not gonna do no mire dust with this one because it would probably fold up on me and cut the crap out of me. Yeah, I'd have to use the blade like this. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I think this one's done because I'm not gonna be scraping the ferro rod with it or nothing like that. That one's done. Okay. Now the Mora. Okay. It lit, but the wind blew it out. Pretty windy here right now. Okay, now the old hickory. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Okay, now the 42. Okay, yeah, it worked. Let me try the Mora one more time. Probably need to work on my spine a little bit because I just polished her up and I think that knocked some of the sharpness off my spine. Now as for this 42, I want you to look at the sparks coming off that thing. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Schrade doesn't pay me. They don't send me nothing for free. But I just want everybody to know that I've never had a bad Schrade knife. I've got all kinds of them. And as for this 42, I love this knife, as y'all saw in my other video. And it's a great knife. So that feller who wanted a review on this knife, it is a great knife. I don't owe Schrade nothing. They don't owe me nothing. And so I would be very comfortable telling you all to go buy this knife. The old hickory, if you want to go buy you a $12 7-inch butcher knife, and you can do this with a hacksaw, cut this down into kind of a spear point looking blade and then file it down, sharpen it. They make really good bushcraft knives, very good. And they say made in the USA right on them. 1095 high carbon steel. Mora, I don't need to tell y'all nothing about Mora. There ain't nothing I can tell you about this Mora that y'all don't already know. The old Western, if you find an old pocket knife flea market, garage sale. It's so old it don't have a date on it. It's got a rusty blade. It's probably a high carbon steel knife. This knife is very sharp. Works great. So that's kind of my little knife review of some of the knives that I have. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. We got us a little fire going here, don't we? You know, back before David from High Carbon Steel Love sent me that video about how to make feather sticks, I wouldn't have been able to do this. So thank you, David, and thank you everybody for watching. I sure appreciate it.